Hi guys, my name is Selena and I am a gestational carrier, also known as a surrogate. And I'm doing this video as an update to my third transfer. So I had my third transfer on August 12th, and now I am in the wait for the blood tests. So if you don't know, when you get a embryo transferred, it takes about a week for you to know if you're pregnant or not. So most people wait for a beta test, which is a blood test that you can go into the doctor and check your HCG level. My particular doctor waits until 8 days post-transfer, also known as DPT, so that's days post-transfer. But you could also take a home pregnancy test to figure out if you have any HCG in your urine. So I did that. I did do one on 4 days post-transfer, and I don't think you're going to be able to see it in this lighting, but it is the faintest line you will ever see. And for home pregnancy tests, if you see any line, then that means there's some HCG in your urine. So it is technically a positive, but because the line is so faint, it really does play tricks on you. I do not recommend testing this early. I've always kind of tested in the 5 or 6 day range after transfer. But this time I decided to test on 4 days post-transfer. I saw the faintest line, but I was thinking I had line eyes and I was nervous I was seeing things. So on the next morning I took another one. So this would now be closer to 5 days post-transfer. It says 4.75 because it was not quite. And again, I don't think you could see it. It is again the faintest line, and I'll insert a picture so you can see like the actual lines because it's not showing. But again, another faint line. So at this point I'm like, okay, am I seeing things? Am I wishing things? Like, what is going on? So then the next morning at 5.7, so almost 6 days post-transfer, the line was definitely more obvious. So this was my first real indication that yes, I'm not seeing things. There is a line and I am positively pregnant. And then, so that would have been about around 6 days post-transfer. On 7 days post-transfer, it just didn't make sense for me to test again. At this point, I already knew that the blood test would be positive, but just for fun, on the morning of my actual blood test, which was 8 days post-transfer, so just a little bit before 8 days post-transfer, you can see the line did get darker, and I'll see if I can put the two tests closer together so you can see the line did get darker, definitely. So that means my HCG level was growing. So I actually went, I'll show it again, this day on 8 days post-transfer, and I took my blood test and the results came back at 55. So 55 is, I think, kind of average. I looked it up on some charts, average for HCG levels at 8 days post-transfer. So I'm definitely pregnant. This is definitely a positive transfer. The next thing that we're gonna wait for is beta test number 2. So I will take that 4 days after this. So I'll take it at 12 days post-transfer. And what we'll be looking for is for that number, that 55, to grow. So HCG is supposed to grow double every 2 to 3 days. So I would be looking for probably like, I don't know, 120, 150, maybe something like that. Maybe even in the 200s. It just depends on my doubling time, which I don't know yet because I've only had one test. So that's what I'm looking for next. So far, these are positive results. I'm super excited. And for this video, that is my update. And I will make another update video once I know my results for beta test number 2. Thanks, guys. Bye.